Hi, I'm Erin with Breathe Grace Yoga. Today I'll be sharing with you a chair practice with a focus on time. Let's begin seated in the chair, tall spine, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, and place your hands on your knees or on your thighs. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. Breathe deeply and exhale fully. Focusing inward on your breath right now, taking anything else in your head and setting it on the side of your mat or your chair, and just focusing right now on this moment. Noticing how your breath feels as you inhale, as it courses through your body, and how it feels as you exhale. And now bring your focus to our intention of time. How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. Keeping that in our focus as we practice today and throughout the rest of our day and week. And then opening your eyes, we'll begin with some neck stretches, bringing one ear towards one shoulder, leaving the shoulder down and relaxed. Continuing to breathe slowly and deeply as we stretch. And bringing the head back to center and to the other side. And bringing the head back to center, chin to chest, stretching the back of the neck. And then look up at the ceiling. Coming back to center, twist your head over, looking over one shoulder. And come back to center and twist over the other shoulder. And come back to center. We're going to roll the shoulders back. Loosening up those shoulders and the neck. And then forward. Good. Bring your arms out to the sides, shoulder height, palms up. We're going to bend the arms in so your fingertips are on your shoulders now. And we're going to bring those elbows towards each other. If they don't touch, that's okay. Just bring them towards each other as far as you can, and then back out. If you're just right here, that's okay. You're still getting a good stretch. Breathing while we do this. Two more times. Great. Now you have a choice. You can grab the side of your chair or just let your arm hang down and the other arm comes up, and we're going to go over, okay? So you can pull in both directions if you're not holding your chair, or for a little extra stability, you can hold on to the chair here. Stretching your side. Breathing, not holding the breath, and leaving some space between your ear here and your shoulder. Making sure your shoulder's not climbing up. Good. And then we'll switch. Again, pulling in both directions or grabbing a hold of the seat of your chair. And relax. All right, I'm going to move my chair so you could see, but you stay right where you are. So we're seated like this. I want you to turn sideways on your chair. Take your hands and hold the back of the chair. Okay, we're going to do a little spinal twist. So holding the back of the chair, then look over your back shoulder. Using that chair to get a little bit deeper if it feels good. Nice spinal twist here. And then release. And we're going to shimmy our feet to the other side. So we're sitting sideways on the other side. Go ahead and grab a hold of the back of the chair again, and now we're looking over the opposite shoulder. And go ahead and come back to center. And now we're seated forward, feet are in front. We can widen the feet a little bit so we're in a straddle seat. We're going to inhale the arms up. Little tiny back bend here as we look up and lift the chest. And then we're going to hinge forward, bring the arms out to the sides, come down for a forward fold. If your hands touch the floor, great. If they don't, that's okay. Go ahead and grab your elbows, let your head go. Feel that nice stretch across your spine. And then sweep the arms out to the side. Coming back up. Little back bend and bring the arms back down to the side. We'll do that a few more times as we flow, okay? Inhaling up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling back up and exhaling the arms back down, moving so gently. Every vertebrae is so good for you. You're lubricating your spine with synovial fluid. You're lubricating your joints in your hips as we fold forward, coming back up. And we're doing it with such gentle movements, but it's so good for you. Our joints do not lubricate themselves. The only way that they get lubricated is by movement. And sometimes when we get arthritis, we're afraid to move because it hurts. I know that because I have arthritis. But when we move and lubricate, the pain goes away. So we need to make sure we're moving safely and gently and keeping our joints healthy so that they can continue to work for us. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling back up. And exhaling down. Excellent. All right, we're going to stand up. You can put your chair on the side for a little bit. We're going to do moonflowers and sunflowers. So feet are a little bit wider than your hips. Toes are pointed at an angle. We're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale into a squat. Elbows come towards your torso and shoulder blades come together in the back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, gentle movements on those knee joints. The hips are moving, the arms are moving, the shoulders are moving. You can pull that belly button towards your spine. Get a little bit of core workout right here. Yoga is so good for the whole body. Two more, and we'll move to sunflowers. Now inhale up. When you come down, exhale the arms in front for a big circle like a sunflower. Two more. Excellent. All right, I just want to show you how to do these with a chair in case. A couple of options. You can hold the chair, keep your feet wide, and just do the squats. Okay, that's great for your lower body. You can sit in the chair and do the arms, elbows, and shoulder blades come towards the torso for moonflowers. And then sunflowers, you'd fold forward and sweep the arms. So you can still do these seated if you need to or want to. And maybe on different days you'll be looking for different things. So know that you can do that if you want to. Next, we're going to stand. Feet are hip distance apart. And when I talk about hip distance, I'm talking about your pelvic bones right here, not on the sides here, okay? We're all different on the sides here. So we want to find those bones, line them up with the knees, line them up with the ankles, okay? So that's hip distance apart. We're going to engage the front of the thighs, the quad muscles. Take a nice breath to prepare, relax the shoulders, arms come out to the sides, and we're going to twist, twisting mountain. Keeping those feet planted. It's a great one to do when you get out of bed in the morning. Just loosen up the spine and the body. All right. Now we're going to get our chair again and go ahead and grab a strap or a belt from a bathrobe, something like that. We're going to do our seated sun salutations. So go ahead and put your strap under one foot, the right foot, and then drape it over your leg. Okay, so we'll start seated on our sits bones. We're sitting nice and tall. We're not leaning back and reclining. We'll inhale up. Forward fold. Go ahead and hug your right knee, round the spine. Then lift the chest, continue hugging the knee. Bring the foot down. We're going to forward fold again. And when we come up, we're going to grab that strap, extend that leg out for a hamstring stretch. Maybe open it up if it feels good to do that. Bring it back to the front. Lower the foot. Come into a forward fold. Lift up, hug the knee again, round the spine. Lift the head, lift the chest, keep hugging the knee. Lower the leg. Sweep the arms up for an up salute, little back bend here, and come back to mountain. All right, we'll do that on the other side, so switch your strap. Up salute, forward fold. Rolling up the spine, grab a hold of the knee, give it a hug, round the back. Lift the chest, look up. Lower the leg, come into a forward fold. Roll up the spine, grab a hold of the strap. Bring your leg out for a hamstring stretch. To the front first. And then open up to the side if it feels good. Back to the front. Lower the leg. Sweep the arms up. Come into a forward fold. Roll up the spine, hug the left knee, round the back, tuck the chin. Continue hugging the knee, lift the chest, look up at the ceiling. Lower the leg. Sweep the arms up, little back bend. And bring the arms back to your sides. Switch your strap. Sweeping the arms up salute, forward fold. Slowly rolling up the spine. Grab a hold of the knee or the strap, round to the back. Then lift the chest, lift the head, look up. Lower the leg, come into a forward fold. Slowly roll up the spine. Grab a hold of the strap, send the leg out for a hamstring stretch. Open up. Come back to the front. Lower the leg. Sweep the arms up. Fold forward. Slowly roll up, grab hold of the knee or the strap, lift, round the back, tuck the chin. Lifting the head and the chest, look up at the ceiling. Lower the leg, sweep the arms up, little back bend, up salute, and mountain. Switching sides. Sweeping the arms up salute, folding forward. Rolling up, lifting the knee, rounding the back, tucking the chin. Lifting the chest, looking up. Lowering the leg, coming into a forward fold. Slowly rolling up the spine, grabbing hold of the strap, sending that leg out for a hamstring stretch. Opening up the leg. Bring it back to the front. Lowering, sweeping the arms up, forward fold. Slowly rolling up. Grab a hold of the knee or the strap. Round your back, tuck your chin. Lift and look up. Lower the leg, sweep the arms up, little back bend, up salute. Arms to your sides, one more each side. Switch the strap. Sweeping the arms up salute, forward fold. Slowly rolling up, grab a hold of the knee. Give it a hug, round the back, tuck the chin. Lifting the chest and looking up while you're hugging your knee. Lowering the knee, coming into a forward fold. Rolling up the spine, grabbing a hold of the strap, coming into a hamstring stretch. Opening up the leg. Coming back to the front. Lowering the leg. Sweeping the arms up. Forward fold. Slowly rolling up, grab a hold of the knee, round the back over the knee. Lift the chest, look up. Lower the leg, sweep the arms up, little tiny back bend, and come back to mountain. And switch, last time. Sweeping the arms up salute, forward fold. Roll up the spine, grab a hold of the knee, round the back. Lift the chest, look up. Lower the leg, come into a forward fold. Roll up the spine, grab a hold of the strap, come into a hamstring stretch. Opening up the leg. Coming back to center. Lowering. Sweeping the arms up, coming into forward fold. Rolling up the spine, grabbing a hold of the knee, rounding the back over the knee. Lifting the chest, looking up at the ceiling. Lowering the leg, sweeping the arms up, little back bend, and arms at your side. All right, go ahead and put your strap on the side. We're going to come into a warrior series. So let's put our chairs so that the back is facing us. Okay, we're going to start with warrior one. So take your left foot, put the toes underneath the back of the chair. Your right foot comes back and the toes are at about 2 o'clock if your heel's down. Option to lift the heel and just come into with the hips completely squared forward into a crescent lunge. Either way is fine, okay? Whatever's comfortable for you. So your left knee is bent, your right leg is straight. Keep that knee soft. That means micro bend. You don't want to hyperextend it. You can hold on to the back of the chair and relax the shoulders. You can raise one arm up or both arms up, whatever feels good for you, but know that the chair is there for you, okay? So I'm going to do one. This is warrior one. Pull that belly button towards the spine and breathe. Now take your left hand, place it on the chair. Right hand comes to the back. You're going to pivot your back foot, your right foot, so it's parallel with the back of your mat. Your left leg is still bent. Your right arm is now straight back, okay? We're going to hold on to the chair here and look to the left. Again, option to lift that arm up if you want to, or just hold on to the chair for a little extra stability. And breathe. Tucking that belly button, tucking that tailbone, feeling really strong in warrior two. And we're going to step forward. We're going to flip the chair around. So now we're facing the seat. Again, left foot forward like we just were. Right foot back, okay? So we're in our warrior two position. We're going to bring this forearm down to the chair and bring this over, okay? If that's too low, then just lift up. That's fine. This is side angle, okay? Traditionally, you'd put your arm here on your thigh. So you can put it on the thigh, you can put it on the chair, you can lower down, you can even hold up here. Wherever you're comfortable, go ahead and find that position. Left leg is bent, right leg is straight. Right arm is over the top, side angle. We're going to take both hands, one on either side of the seat of the chair. Pivot your back foot, so now it's pointing towards the chair. You have both feet pointing towards the chair and they're in a line, okay? One in front of the other with a little space in between. Legs are straight, soft knees, little micro bend. Coming into pyramid, so you're just gonna lean over the seat of the chair. Maybe you want to come onto your forearms, maybe not. You want to feel a little stretch, but you don't want to overdo it. So find the spot that works for you. Making sure you're breathing. Then you're going to lift up a little bit. Take your left hand, place it in the center of the chair. Pivot that right foot back so it's parallel to the back of your mat again. And lift that right hand up for triangle pose. If you look at my legs, they make a triangle, making sure you're not hyperextending your knees, keeping them soft, leaning into the seat of the chair. And if it feels good, look up at those fingers on the top. Taking that top hand, bringing it back to the seat, stepping back with both feet pretty far. You want to send your hips back, bring your ears between your shoulders for downward dog. Stretching the back of your legs, the top across your back. And then stepping forward. I'm going to switch sides and do that little warrior series again. So now we'll start with the right foot. Let's flip the chair around, back towards you. Right foot under the back of the chair, left foot back. We're bending the right leg, back leg is straight, and toes are at about 10 o'clock. Relax the shoulders. Again, hold on to the chair with both arms, with one arm, or with no arms for warrior one. Pull that belly button towards the spine. Option to plant the heel or lift it. Take your right hand, place it in the center of the back of the chair. Left hand opens. Pivot that back foot so it's parallel to the back of your mat. We're going to look over the right shoulder. Maybe lift that arm up if it feels good. Tucking the tailbone, pulling the belly button towards the spine. Feeling strong in warrior two. We're going to put our hands on the back of the chair, step forward, flip that chair around, and we're going to come into side angle. So take that left leg, step it back out, and bring that left arm over the top for side angle. Again, hand can be in the center of the chair. You can come down to forearm. You can hold on to the back of the chair. You can bring your hand to your thigh. Whatever feels good. Bringing both hands to the sides of the seat of the chair. Pivoting the back foot. Getting both toes pointed towards the chair and the feet are in a line. We're going to straighten the legs but keep a soft micro bend in the knees. Come over the seat of the chair for pyramid pose. Lift your torso, hold on to the seat of the chair, plant your right hand in the center of the seat. Pivot your left foot so it's again parallel with the back of the mat. Coming into triangle pose. Soft micro bend in the knees, looking up at those top fingers if it feels good. And then bringing both hands back down, holding onto the sides of the seat of the chair, stepping back with your feet a little bit wider than your hips, pressing your hips back, bringing your ears between your shoulders for a nice downward dog stretch. And then stepping forward. Excellent. All right, we're going to flip the chair around again. We're going to do a little balance pose of Warrior 3 to add to our Warrior series. So you are going to hold on to the back of your chair, engage your core, engage your quads, and engage your glutes. Your right leg will be your standing leg, and your left leg is going to come out behind you, okay? You can lift it as high as you want, but as you lift, bend forward. So you want your leg and your back to be like a plank, okay? So if you're here, that's fine. Then keep your chest lifted a little bit. If you lift the leg a little more, bend forward a little more. Wherever you are is great. And just hold. And release. And then we'll do the other side. So plant the left foot, spread the toes, engage the quads and the core and the glutes, and lift the right leg behind you. And again, like a lever or a plank, keep the back and that leg in a line. So however high you lift the leg, bend forward as well. And release. Go ahead and grab your blocks or some sort of a platform, an Amazon box, a couple of books, something you could put right in between your legs here. We're going to do a seated pigeon stretch. I'll show you 2 ways to do it. The first way, take the side of your foot, place it on the blocks, open up that hip. You can also lift that foot all the way up to your opposite leg and open it up that way. But not everyone can get their foot up there, and that's okay. So this is a great way to open up the hip without lifting the foot all the way up. You just need a little platform, maybe a bathroom bench if you have a little one in your house or grandchild that visits you. And then switch. Again, side of the foot on the blocks. Open up the hip. You can press on it to get a little bit deeper, or you can bring that foot up to the opposite leg and open it that way. Good. And then bring both feet in front. We're going to grab a hold of the back of our chair. Bring the sits bones to the edge of the chair. Arch the back and look up for a little seated back bend. And then open up the legs. Sweep the arms up. Hinge and fold forward. Grab your elbows. Let the head go. Come into ragdoll. And just breathe here for a couple of breaths. Slowly roll up. Now we're going to prepare for final relaxation. You can stay right here in this chair, or if you prefer to lay down on the floor, you can lay down on the floor as well, or on a couch or a bed, however you're comfortable. Lay on your back, lay on your belly, lay on your side, stay in your seat. Close your eyes, or soften your gaze. And again, bring your focus to your breath. Let go of any other thoughts that are passing through your mind. Just let them pass and let them go. And focus right now just on this moment. Notice how your body feels. Notice any sensations that you have. Any tightness, soreness, tender areas. No judgment, just notice. Breathe some oxygen and some life energy into those areas that are tender or sore. And then bring your focus to our intention for today, which is time. Ordinary people think merely of spending time. Great people think of using it. How will you use your time this day and this week? Make a plan. Use it well. Use it wisely. Don't squander it away. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Come to a seated position if you're not already in one. And we'll inhale our arms up and exhale. One more time, inhale up and exhale. The light in me honors and appreciates the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you soon.